Gacha games are getting popular day by day. The player and more developer have the same synergy to create a bigger community of this game's genre, especially on RPG gacha game on mobile. Right now, I made a gacha game that's available to play and we can totally see the actual gameplay footage. Remember to like this video and please enjoy the video of Top 10 Gacha Games of 2025 Android iOS RPG. Madoka, Magica, Magia, etc. This game is one of the most played gacha games right now. Seriously, you will get 5-star heroes freely once you have cleared the first tutorial. It's clear what the developer wants and I feel like the developer really understands what the player wants. Let me tell you another reason is, once we face the boss, then the auto battle is unable, so we need to play manually only when we face the boss stage area, because it needs a lot of strategy to win the boss since the boss has a higher HP, higher defense point and also it's pretty difficult to break their barrier. But when you play manually, I'm sure you can handle the boss much easier rather than let the hero decide their own skill order. There are so many stories that we can enjoy with 2 different ways of dialogue and also special scenes. At a certain point, we can't skip the story, but luckily the scene is well presented. Absolutely the best gacha anime game on mobile 2025. Anchor Panic. Have a huge expectation about it if this game will become the most played gacha game RPG on mobile. Look at how the game is well represented about the graphic visual combining with a great character design, even though the gameplay is really newbie friendly. Basically, all of the units will do an auto basic attack and also lock the target randomly, but we need to tap the skill to launch and it will trigger the gauge meter for the ultimate skill. I am pretty sure you will love the skill showcase. It's pretty satisfying and has a lot of attention to detail. The skill effect blend perfectly with the flashy color of the main base hero. As a gacha game, I got a free SSR hero for my first summon and I will assume the gacha rate is pretty high. A lot of SR hero can be acquired easily. It has a dungeon base, but most of the stage will represent a variety of the arena battlefield. The developer made a lot of effort to create an interesting background battle arena. The voiceover is really interesting. The best RPG gacha game for Android and iOS. One Piece Black Ocean. I can't remember how many One Piece games were available on mobile games, no matter if it made from the official one, but mostly the indie games developer always made the new title, but the main gameplay is always the same. This is the reason why I don't push you all to spend any penny on it, for example this game. I'm so worried that it will suddenly disappear and we can't access it anymore, but at least we can enjoy the game freely because we'll get free of 5-star heroes since we started the game, like Nami, Chopper, Sanji, Luffy and Zoro. All of the main protagonists of the Luffy's crew will be becoming the highest tier heroes. Basically, the gameplay is full of auto. It's kind of an AFK game where we can't do any single action. Every single action will be determined and decided by the hero itself. We can upgrade the level, gear up and also advance the level to open up the level cap. Most of the skill is not pretty similar within the actual anime, but I would appreciate the character design. Top gacha game mobile. Battle Valkyries. What a cute chibi design of a top gacha game on mobile. Just to let you know, the game can be played now with an English version but only available on certain apps. I wonder why the game's developer are not releasing the game on the Play Store. We'll have a ton of character selections, it's more than 20 heroes in total. Even they made me wonder about the hero's quality to reach SSR+. We'll get one of free SSR hero through the first summon, but ticket give reward. It's like a guarantee to obtain an SSR hero. The game's combat mechanism is fully an idle game. We only need to manage the formation before we start the combat. Then just let the bot do their main job to lock the target as they wish. Each of the battle will be taking a sort of time, so we can read chapter by chapter faster. I really hope the developer will add a special scenes for the ultimate skill with a better visualization, because it's way too simple honestly. While in game, we can check the buff skill we are using to know about the team's condition. Etheria Restart. Finally an English version has come up and we have a great experience on our first gameplay. This game is one of the best new anime gacha game on mobile. The developer are pretty active on doing beta testing frequently, and every time they launch the new version I can feel a huge progress. This is an open-world turn-based game that is similar to Honkai Star Rails. It is full of cutscenes to deliver the storyline. We can even select a different answer to get a different dialogues. The game's combat mechanism is we should try to attack the enemy before we enter the combat to weaken the monster. All of the heroes will have 3 main skills for doing an active skill, buff skill or debuff skill as a support. While exploring the world, we should always keep doing some action to support the exploration, like hanging on the wall, moving from one object to the other object by a flash, and also hiding to do an assassination. Get a higher hero's quality through gacha is available. Mirren, Star Legends. Welcome back, Waifu Hunter. This game will give you a great imagination to start your day. As a gacha game, it will give you an amazing experience through collecting so many beautiful characters with a perfect design and great costume appearance. Turn-based is the main gameplay that we can learn so easily. The main point to power up your strength is by focusing 2 factors. The first one is looking for the counter based on the element advantage, and the second one is try to maintain your hero skill up to 3 stack to trigger the multiple damage bigger. Honestly, the game's level is quite challenging. Every single combat will take more than 5 minutes. Even if we want to clear the common enemies, it's been more than a few moments since I played the test. Surely the developer will keep updating the game and ready to present such a perfect and simple game gacha for Android and iOS in 2025. King Arthur Legends Rise. All players should start playing this game because the game is really fair and does not pay to win at all. All of the heroes can be trained to reach a higher level by advancing the level once they reach the maximum level cap. Finally, we have a gacha game with a realistic graphic and not an anime anymore. We need this kind of game to break the mobile games market and make the competition become more competitive. The main gameplay is an open world. We can explore the world and find out the main storyline through interacting with a certain NPC. It has a great voiceover, by the way. The game's combat mechanism is really satisfying with an action camera angle that makes the gameplay look way more dynamic from a certain perspective. I love how every hero will be able to select 3 different actions and the ultimate skill will have a little scenes. It has less skill effect, making the game look more realistic as a turn-based game gacha. Rise of Eros. Another great realistic game that has super attractive visual by the hero's design, especially when you get a skin of each hero will boost your mood booster. The gameplay is good for grinding because we'll be able to play and manage the whole combat in autoplay. We can even speed up the gameplay 3 times faster, so you will finish the combat within less than 2 minutes. We can easily get some material like equipment or in-game gold because there is so many daily dungeons available to select. Most of the mission can be done easily without pushing any effort. It's because the game's level is really newbies friendly. Not many actions we can do to strengthen our hero. So I think the developers should add more features to make sure the player can stay longer in game, like the PvP features. Right now the developer launched the game officially on the Play Store, making this game become enjoyable and natural on the visual scenes. But once you download from the official website, then you will be shocked about the difference. Reverse 1999. This game is well represented as one of the best no-pay-to-win gacha game on mobile. Honestly, I'm a free-to-play player who gets more than 5 SSR heroes in total, and I got all of them freely. Even each of the new banners of the special heroes get a high gacha rate to obtain. This really impressed me how the developer keep maintaining their goal to make the player enjoy their game. No wonder on the Play Store it gets 4.5 stars over 1 million players. Surely this number and achievement is really crazy. Anyway, I love how the game's concept is really anti-mainstream. I never expected this story because we will get a different vibes in 1999. With a classic music background making all of the things blend together as the game's title Reverse 1999. The game's combat mechanism is quite interesting, so every hero will have 5 maximum energy that we can build up. Each of the action will add 1 energy. Once the energy reaches maximum, then we can unleash the ultimate skill. Play this game in auto and let the hero decide their best action. Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Maybe not many players giving some attention to this game, but honestly, this game is really good in gacha rate. We will easily get SR hero each time we do a gacha. But on this video, you will see the highlight how I can get SSR hero freely through gacha that I use by a ticket from the achievement rewards. The gameplay is a turn-based RPG. We should land a hit to the enemy to recharge the energy it used for releasing the special skill. The game mechanism is quite unique because we should add a certain card for boosting the hero's strength and power. The card skill will be available to get through gacha. If you have never seen this anime series, then you can play this game to know the main story because it has the same storyline as the actual anime. The developer is really active in updating the game eventually by the special event and collaboration event. Each of the event will give a chance to the player on clearing a certain mission with a lot of rewards. One of the best no-pay-to-win gacha game RPG on mobile. Bonus, Outer Plane, one of the best hidden gem games, gacha on mobile. Nowadays, the game is getting forgotten, but actually the developer keep doing a collaboration within some anime series. Even right now, the game size is increasing multiple times bigger. It's more than 10 GB, but of course the visualization is one of the best RPGs now. It's full of animation with a lot of skill action and movement we can learn. There is a chain attack, combination attack, tag attack, and also 3 different attacks are available to select. Seriously, the skill showcase is really interesting. Even though I feel like playing a PC game in my hand, it's truly the next level. But I think I know the reason why the game is getting forgotten. It's because the gacha rate is really small. Seriously, it's too small. I even need to do a multiple times of gacha to get a 3-star hero. The developer should try to understand what the player wants to make sure the game keep alive. These all are the best gacha games to play in 2025. Remember to like this video to reach 1000 likes. See you on the next list. Thanks.